What is your exit strategy? Isn't that a great question? And have you thought about that? What's your exit strategy? How are you going to exit this business eventually? When are you going to exit this business? I was working on a 4-year plan with a trades-based business yesterday, actually, and trying to work out what the owner's mission is. Their lease agreement is up in 4 years, so that's going to be a big decision to make at that stage. Do they stay? Do they relocate? Or do they, does the leader sell, for example? What's an exit strategy? What do I mean by that? You should be building your business to sell, and they're the most saleable businesses ever, as long as your numbers are right and clear, and that you can present your numbers in a clear way, and that people can see, turnover and costs, and then obviously profit and gross profit and net profit and EBITDA, etc., etc. And but you might be someone that doesn't have a sell strategy just yet, but might you eventually? I think it's a really, really important thing to be thinking about, what you're going to do long term as the business owner. And you might keep the business, but you might just not work in it anymore. Or you might sell part of the business or sell the whole business. But, an exit strategy is a really important thing. At least and it might change between now and the next 10 years. But here's what I want you to be thinking about as a trades-based business. If you're going to sell your business and have, a buyout at some stage, or even do a merger and acquisition or something, one of the things that buyers will look at is, do you have project-based revenue or do you have ongoing revenue? So do you have contracts? Contracted trades-based businesses are so much easier to sell than project-based trades-based businesses. Most of you are project-based, which is normal. My challenge to you is, as part of your exit strategy, if it is to sell, be thinking about consistent revenue over time, not just the big chunks of project work, which are great, and they're what keep you afloat, and they're what inject capital in your business. But what you see very up and down years, and the saleability of your business changes significantly if your revenue is project versus regular. And I think what you want is, once you've got your exit strategy, and this is the coaching conversation that I was having yesterday with the business owner and the business owner's 2IC. The 2IC, so the business owner's thinking, 4 years, and the 2IC is thinking, 3 years, they've sort of got something that they want to go and do after that. They're committing to 3 years. And so, you've got to be aligned. Businesses and their leaders have to be aligned on, and it might not just be the exit strategy, it might be your 3-year plan or your 4-year or your 10-year plan, which breaks down into yearly plans, which breaks down into 90-day plans. So, and if you haven't got a 90-day plan in your business, I really highly encourage you to do that. But you can't have a 90-day plan until you have a 5-year plan, for example. And so what an exit strategy does is it makes it really, really crystal clear to your business what your plans are long term as a business owner. No surprises. There'll be no surprises in organisations if you have a sell or a merger or you leave, or whatever the case may be. People should know that well in advance, and it gives people security. And plus it demonstrates that you're open, you're willing to share information with your teams. What's your exit strategy?